What kind of foundation do we want to build our lives on? One that is good from outside but cracked under pressure, or one that can carry us and others through every storm? Today, we want to invite you to look at the life of a woman from the soil Kerala who built her entire life on four simple words: honesty, respect, integrity, and compassion. Her name is Saint Euphrasia. Born Rosa Iluithingil in 1877 at Kathol, Thrissur, Euphrasia. She was a quiet child, often found in prayer. At the age of 12, she told her parents she wanted to become a nun. They refused. But Rosa was honest with herself and with God. She didn't argue or rebel. She waited, she prayed, and when the time came, she entered the Carmelite convent at Ulur. That honesty with her calling is where her life began.
For Saint Euphrasia, honesty was not just about not lying. It was about being truthful before God in the smallest things. In the convent, she was given the humblest jobs of cleaning, cooking, and working in the kitchen. She never complained that she was made for something bigger. She brought the same truthfulness to sweeping a floor as she did to prayer. She believed that if we are dishonest in small duties, we cannot be honest in the big ones. Honesty for her was living what we believe even when no one is watching.
Integrity means our inside matches our outside. Saint Euphrasia lived 63 years in the convent, and people said the same thing about her every single day. She was consistent. Whether she was sick, tired, or misunderstood, she did not change. She kept her vows of poverty, chastity, and obedience with joy. When people came to her for counsel, they found the same peace and same advice. There were no two versions of her. And integrity is what makes people trust us, and trust is what makes a community hold together. Saint Euphrasia became the Mother Superior, not because she sought power, but because her integrity made people follow her naturally.
Respect was written all over her life. Respect for God in long hours of prayers. Respect for sister, even for the youngest novice. Respect for workers, for the poor who came to the convent door. There's a beautiful story that when food was being distributed, she would stand aside and make sure that everyone else should be served first. She never raised her voice. She never humiliated anyone. In a world that often ranked the people by their status, money, or caste, Saint Euphrasia treated every person as a child of God. That is respect. Not a loud applause, but a quiet dignity given to all. People called her praying mother because she spent nights in prayer for others. Sick people, troubled families, students, priests, they would come to her. She could not do big miracles with money or influence. She had none, but she had compassion that listened and prayer that carried. She herself suffered from asthma and other illnesses for years, yet she never made her pain the center. She turned it into prayer for others. Compassion, she taught us, is not feeling sorry, it is entering another person's burden and choosing to stay there with love. Because we are also building something: a career, a family, a reputation, a nation. And buildings fall when the foundation is weak.
If we build on honesty, we stop cutting corners and start sleeping in peace.
If we build on integrity, people know what to expect from us, and we become reliable.
If we build on respect, we stop dividing people into important and not important. If we build on compassion, we stop asking, what's in it for me? And start asking, how can I help? Saint Euphrasia did not do anything extraordinary by the world's standard. She did ordinary things with extraordinary love. And because of that, the church declared her a saint in 2014. Not for fame, but for faithfulness. Let us choose today to build on honesty so we are true, on integrity so we are whole, on respect so we are human, and on compassion so we are Christ-like. Because in the end, the world does not need more clever people. It needs more good people, people like Saint Euphrasia. Thank you.